Hiya everyone, today I'm going to be doing something that is going to take you down memory lane if you were like me and you were born in the 80s. I don't know why, I don't know what's come over us, but I've got an idea in my head and I've been really down today, very upset. My eyes were hurting all this morning off all the crying, so they're a bit puffy, but I'm fine now. I've been playing with makeup. I thought I'm going to cheer myself up. I'm going to come on here and just, I was not sure if I was going to come on here and do a video, but I thought I'll come upstairs, I'm going to potter about, I'm going to dip my fingers in some makeup, see how I get on, and honestly I feel so much better and so much more cheered up. So I really hope you enjoy this video because I've been playing on the back of my hand. Yes, right, let's go. So first of all, I'm putting some of this on. I don't need to wait a while because it's not going under an SPF. No, it's, oh it is, it's going under an SPF 10, but we'll get a bit on anyway, it's fine. If you go now, just make sure it's fully absorbed. I love this primer, it is gorgeous. It really smooth, and you know, it's tacky at first. Once you let it settle in though, it's beautiful and it's refreshing. I sat out in the garden today with some cucumber on my eyes because I had a bit of a headache off the crying. Nothing worse. And the cucumber, a couple of cuts out the fridge, so funny. I had a couple of pieces on the bench and Jordan come out and he was saying, "Are you alright?" And then when I turned round, he'd shoved the cucumbers on his eyes and he was going hello, and it was in his sockets. So that cheered us up. Now, I've been washing all my brushes. They're in here. They're in my little towel. They've all come out the bath. I call it the bath, but they've all had their wash. And I love the sound of just messing about with brushes. Put them in that pot because I haven't done it yet. But I just love the sound of fiddling with my brushes. It just sounds so nice, doesn't it? It really does. Now I've got to get them all in the right pot. And they're going all over. Put that in there, that in there. I do love a good brush. I'm a bit of a fiend for brushes, to be honest. I don't think you can have enough. It's like I go through some makeup brushes, but I'm always using them. I'd say if I'm like liberal and having fun and not worrying about it, I can easily go through all my cleaned brushes in 3 or 4 makeup look sittings. So yeah, it's crazy. Right, so we've got that on. We'll get the foundation on. I'm going to go on the back of the hand here. Today I'm using this one. Thought I'd give it a go. It's Lancôme Tint Idole. It's oil free. This is why I wanted it because I wanted something quite matte, and this one doesn't have a colour, typical, but it's that colour. Let's give that a go. That's in the back of the hand. So we're already 3 minutes in. It could be a long one, but it doesn't matter. I hope, oh, it smells lovely. I hope you are keeping well. What have you been doing? Oh, the weather's been absolutely tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Really lovely out there, and the birds are tweeting, which is always really pleasant to hear. I've just seen a blue tit carrying some bits and pieces in its mouth, ready for, well, its beak, ready for to put in the nest. And sometimes when I brush the dog, I deliberately let a little bit go. Like, I don't let all of it go because I'd hate it if someone else brushed their big woolly dog and it all landed in my garden, because I don't like it in the house, the dog hair. But if it's a little bit left over, I'll leave it on the ground, because I have seen crows and pigeons and everything pick up the fluff off the dog's hairbrush and take it off for their nest. So that was cute. So I'm just getting it all over. It is quite a dry matte look. It's a nice finish. It does smell nice and fresh. It smells quite old-fashioned, like an old-fashioned perfume, which I never noticed before on the Lancôme one. Mind you, I've used Lancôme Tint Miracle. Is it Tint Miracle? Yeah, the Tint Miracle I used to use. Loved that stuff. Didn't have a scent to it like this does. I've got some alternatives as well for you, because I think I've got tons of palettes now, like eyeshadow palettes, but I haven't actually. I've got not as many as a lot of people, but I feel like I've got tons. So I'm going to offer some like alternatives, because obviously I'm going to be dipping in 3 of them today. I'm using my eye spackle, I love this stuff at the minute. I'm glad I found it again. It's Laura Geller Eye Spackle. I put all the details in the description box underneath the video, so pull the box down, have a look, and always put the details up. And if there's anything I forgot, there's always someone that'll say, you forgot this, put it in, and I'll pop it in at a later point if I haven't remembered it. But get that all on. I just want to get that. Again, I'm using a matte eye base for this. Don't want anything sparkly, it's a matte look. And I really hope this turned out the way I've got planned. I've got my eyeliners sharpened and ready to go. I've got some cork and lipsticks to show you. So you've got a couple of alternatives. And there's some really colourful makeup looks coming up. I've been dipping about in palettes, and there's things that I haven't used yet. I'm dying to use. Honestly, if I could wear 100 looks on one head at any time, I would. Because I get so excited. Right, I need to decide which way am I going. So the look I'm doing is, you know, the old 1980s roller boots look with the big yellow stoppers and the yellow wheels. So you've got like a dark navy suede with red and white and yellow. Yeah? Can anyone remember them? They're absolutely gorgeous, and I always wanted a pair. I had a pair, but I've always wanted a pair as I got older, but they're quite expensive now because they're very retro. But honestly, they're stunning. So how do I work it? I think I'm going to go yellow, then red. Yeah, right, okay. So I need to get the yellow one first. Yay! Do I? No. Yes. But the blue's near the yellow. It's going to have to be that way. Right, okay, I've decided. If I'm going yellow, and I'm using Inglot. This one here, it's gorgeous. This Sajida sent this beautiful palette. Haven't played with it enough yet. I'm dying to get cracking in it. I'm even wearing me retro coloured t-shirt for you to look. So I need to colour coordinate when I can. I love this t-shirt. It's a super dry one, but I think it's a super dry one, but I got it on the sale because it was a funny size. So I was lucky enough to get it. There's only 2 left. And I thought, I'm going to have that even if I got to squeeze into it, because I love the colour. I just love the colour. I'm loving yellow at the minute, but I love yellow all the time anyway, so there's kind of no difference for me there. Martin's busy making dinner. We're going to have chicken thighs in them Maggie bags with Mediterranean vegetables. I was going to have rice, but we're trying to go a little bit low carb. Get some of this quarantine weight off her. I still haven't done me collab with Clara. That's coming up. Just, you know, when you get so many, I've just done a few collabs already. I've just done a collab and a couple of makeup looks for like a requested looks, and I've wanted to do, you know, when you want to do something for yourself really excitedly. So I want to get a couple of my looks done, and then I'm going to get on with that. But I'm even thinking of somehow to get the live this Sunday and do a lucky dip in it. I just need to work out the mechanics of how I'm going to do it, because the drawers, I've sorted them out, so I've got pretty much everything I need away for her. All I need to do now is somehow get the iPhone over to these drawers, film going into each one. It's all kind of categorised, and then take it from there. Right, so we've got our yellow on. Might go a little bit higher, and I might put a bit more on in a minute, just to kind of accentuate that yellow. There we go. Now we're going in with this one here out the, ow, I've just nipped my finger. The Conspiracy, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette. We're going in with Flamin' Hot, and I need, which brush do I need? I need a smaller one, so we need a smaller fluffy brush for this. Okay, yeah, kind of stubby. I'm going to go in with this bright red one here, really well pigmented. And earlier today I was just messing about, as you do when you've got makeup, and I was mucking about on the back of my hand, and I've come up with some lush looks out of this palette. So if you want to see them, stay tuned. and I'll go and do something like that for her as well. So I'm putting this red right in the crease. Oh, that's lovely. I'm not going all the way in, but I want to go kind of around and out, if that makes sense. I want to kind of bring it out, because you know how you've got the ticks on the boot. I love anything out the 80s. It was a time, well, obviously because I was only young, so I was innocent. You don't know any better. You kind of believe everything's great. So there was an innocence back there. Plus, I think things were better back then. I mean, I don't know, what do you think? Because I know not all of us were born in the 80s. What did you enjoy the most about your childhood? Like growing up, like era-wise. When were you born? Jordan was 98. 4498, yeah. So I keep thinking it was 94, but it was 4498. He was born on Grand National Day. And when I was in the hospital, I was in the general hospital, the midwife that had Bronwyn Bodie, I don't know if she's still there, but she was just so lovely. Beautiful to be around. Really just put us at ease. I was only young. Plus I had to stay in because there was complications, so everyone was coming and going, and I was just stuck there kind of thing, and I was only young. I was going through quite a lot at the time, as well as having Jordan. Not a good time. But I loved being in the hospital because she made it so lovely for us. And she used to come and get us, because I'd be in the canteen with all the girls. And she used to come and say, right, come on, he's ready, he's awake now for a feed. But he hardly woke up. He was such a good baby. Everyone else used to cry, and then like the midwives would be like coming looking for her in the coffee room and say, right, yours is screaming, go and feed it. And it was just so nice. But Jordan was good as gold. Ooh, that's bright, isn't it? I'm loving this bright. Now we just got to match it up. But I loved being there, I really did. I was the youngest. There was no other young, they weren't as young as me. There was one woman, she was in there, and that was her 9th kid she was having. So she'd have had a big family. She was skinny as out and all. I don't know how she did it. Probably because she looked after all them kids, really. I would have thought she'd been run ragged. But she was really, really skinny. And then there was one, and I felt terrible, because I was only young, and I remember there was one, and I says to her, when are you due? And she says, I've already had him. That was horrible. Everyone in the canteen, like, they would just didn't know where to look. But she was lovely about it. She was lovely about it. But I felt terrible that day. And I was only young. I used to put my foot in it all the time. And then I went and said, I'm not having another baby. I'm going to have a vasectomy. And that they all pissed themselves laughing. And again, putting my foot in it and didn't know what on earth I was saying. Terrible. Right, I've got my red on, and I'm 13 minutes in already. Oh, our ranch looks nice. We could use ranches were white, couldn't we? Ranch is like a silver. Hang on, let's have a look first before we do anything with that. Oh, you know what? Don't know. I don't want to go shiny with this. I found a cork in blue. This is the Neptune palette. I'm sure Ingrid sent me this. Ingrid, I'm sure you did send me this, because a couple of things have been sent now and it's hard to keep up. But I'm sure this is, and I haven't used it yet, but it's full of blues. And I thought, and when I'm going to do a blue look, I'm going to go into here. Look at it. It's Beauty Glazed Neptune palette. It's beautiful. Really don't know where it's from, but honestly, really pigmented. Cork and colours. I can't wait to play with that one and that one, but not today because we're going to do the bottom one. Well, actually, you've got this one here or this one here, and I think that was more the blue on them boots, so I'm going to stick with the dark. I need a strong eyeshadow brush for this, so I'm going in with that there. Off I go. Top the palette. It's really pigmented, so you're going to get a bit of fallout if you've got this. Oh, it's working as I planned. Oh, I love it. And then I've just got to work something out for to put the white in. But we'll get this on for now. We'll not worry about that just yet. Hope you're enjoying this, even if it just makes you think, you know what, don't like that look, but I'm going to play about, because I know a load of you have been inspired by the makeup looks I've been doing again, and that really such a compliment. Honestly, you've no idea. And sending us photos on Instagram of yourselves with the makeup looks on and looks that you want us to do, it's a real massive compliment. So keep it up. I love it. Keep sending them. Now I've got the blue on. I want to bring that red kind of out a bit. I'm gonna have to blend that out a bit, and I might need to go in with a brush with nothing on, and then yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna bring that right up. So putting the yellow back on there. I don't want it so harsh on the outer corner, but I don't want to take it away either, because it's a retro look. So let's get the blue on the other side. This is gorgeous, and it hasn't transferred, which is good. I might do a little blendy up into the red, but I don't want to take the red away too much. So off we go. This is a beautiful blue. I don't have many matte blues. I used to have, is it Prussian? It might have been Prussian blue MAC, but it wasn't like a primary blue colour, if you know what I mean. It was more of a like a dirty water blue. That might sound really funny, but that's all I can explain it as. Sorry, describe it. Yeah, description. Descriptions are funny, aren't they, when they come from different people? But it was like a dirty water blue. This to me is like a primary blue, one that you'd play with at school in the 80s, before all the real cool blues come along. I'll blue that. I'm going to blend that out. I'm going to blue it out. Make sure we've got everything on there lovely. Now I'm going to go under with the blue. Yes, I'm going to put the blue underneath, so I need a pencil brush. Go under. Do I want to go? I might go, actually I might go red. Do I? Oh, I don't know. No, no, no. We're going to go in with the blue. Now, where's me stuff? I'm going to put a bit more of that on. Should I use eye spackle really, shouldn't I? That's really good at just putting something there so you can get cracking. Now there's going to be fallout with this, I would have guessed. I can actually blend a bit of the yellow. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this on. So we've got a blue on, and then I'm going to put some yellow underneath that. Hope it doesn't end up looking like a bruise. Because on the eyelid, sorry, the waterline, I'm tempted. I wanted to go with a white, but then the look won't stand out the way I want it to. I want it to be black, because there's also black on the boots as well. I need to do a bit of yellow on the outer edge of this, so I'm going back in with the Inglot palette. No, that's making it green. I should have known that. Leave that. I don't want green on this look. It's not about green. We'll go back over that with some blue. I didn't really want to go up there, but that's what we're going to have to do now. I've ruined it. Right, now let's get this red blended out. Get that. I could go white under there, couldn't I? And then that gets everything in. Yeah. I could go white under. bit more of that yellow on. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'm gonna put some white above under the brow bones. Do I want to go in with the white? I'm tempted, you know. I've got this Gosh Cosmetics. It's not the most creamiest of eyeliners, but it actually it works quite well. I'm just used to things like the 17 one I'm using today. I usually use my MAC one, but I'm going to give it a rest, do some change for you. But that's it. I'm going to do this on my waterline. So I'm going to get rid of, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the black on the top. So we're going to get rid of this off the waterline. So we're going to have like a striking white, I'm hoping. Oh, there we go. It's a bit bluey, but you can see where I'm going with it. And I'll have to put the blue on the black on the top. No, I don't want that to be that colour. I want it to be super white. It's picking up the blue. I don't want that to happen. I can go back over that in a bit. Right, so on the top we're going in with some black. Are they gonna go? No, it'll ruin it. It's gotta be black, jet black. Where's my glossier? Oh, we could use, yeah, we'll go in with 17. I was gonna use a glossier, but I can't find it. So we've got this one, 17 High Drama Intense Liquid. I think it's still available. There's enough on there. Alright, this is it. Now I'm just keeping as close to the lash line as possible. Yeah, I think this is drying out a little bit, so I have to dip back in. Don't usually have to dip back in, but we're gonna have to. So I want to bring this up to where that red is. There we go. Got a bit of fallout here, or is that just me wrinkle? That's just me wrinkle. Right, okie dokie. Let's get this one done. So go over them. Ah, my eyes are watering. And then usually we'll go back over just to fill in any gaps. I'm not doing this very smoothly today, am I? Usually can do it a lot smoother than this. And get right in that corner. It's because I keep feeling like I'm going to blink because my eyes are stinging off that waterline. I still cannot get them on the waterline without my eyes stinging like mad. Right, so I need to bring that up a little bit. I don't want to go too far, but want to go just into the red. And it's got to match. There we go. Lovely. I'm well happy with that. There is one thing that's bugging us, and it is the fact that this time's alright. This looks like an aqua, and I want it to be like super duper white, matte white, like the roller skates itself. So, because that's the idea of this look. Or can it bend it? There we go. Oh bless, there's a girl on Facebook, she's called Sarah. I think it's Sarah. I hope it's Sarah. If it's not, I feel like I'm insulting people, but because I got that many emails. Oh, look at that. So I might do a little bit of black just under here to accentuate it just a bit. Yeah, just on the outer corner. So I go about 1/3 of the way in. That's it, that joins nicely with that. And then just smoke it in just gently. I don't want to go all the way, but I end up finding myself saying that, and then I end up going a bit further in. There we go. Let's get some mascara on. I thought because of the 80s everything was bigger and bushier, and yeah, I'm going with Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Oh, something's just flew past the window. And I'm going to go and really want my lashes to be like big and bushy. Them little thin plastic brush things just weren't around then. I'm sure all the mascaras were super bushy. Like there was just no getting away. You were going to be painting your eyelids in it because the brushes were that big. I think. I might be wrong. I didn't start wearing makeup till the 90s. But even then they were massive. And my go-to look, funny enough, was lilacs and purples. And it was like a look that I had. Because I used to bleach my hair blonde. And it always looked orange. It was horrible. Sun in, east, sun in. Remember that stuff? Damn dangerous for your hair. Horrible stuff. And I remember one time it ran down my forehead and into my eyes. And I ran out the bathroom screaming. Like I couldn't see for the whole day. I was so scared. I thought I was going to go blind. I didn't use it again after that. It proper put us off. It was nothing to do with the fact it made my hair look orange and rotten, but it was the fact I nearly went blind. I thought, right, that is it. I'm scared. Look at them. That's a good mascara. It's perfect for this look. Now for the brows. And guess what I found? Remember I was talking about this yesterday? Mr. Eyebrow Givenchy. I need to get them that big pencil sharpener on it, but there's a little bit in there to get out. And I'm going to make sure I use this pencil. It was gorgeous. So get your brows waxed. Doesn't half wax them. I can feel them sticking to my head. But the reason I do this is, I might be wrong, but this is how I remember it. When I do my eyebrows on top of that, it just looks a bit better. It holds everything in place. So I'm going in with a little e.l.f. palette again, the Necessary Nude. We're doing great for time. And then, see, it just, I don't know, it works. It just sticks everything in place. We didn't do any brow highlight, did we? We should have done some brow highlight. I'm going to get under there. And again, in the 80s, I bet you the brows were proper bushy. Now, I don't know, because we're doing, someone sent a photo of some looks to do, and I was going to do like a Susie Quattro and not Toya Wilcox, Kate Bush. But I was telling Martin what look I was going to do next, and I said to him, I'm going to do a Susie Quattro look, and he started laughing his head off. And I thought, well, what are you laughing at? Until I realised it's not Quattro, it's Quattro. And now I can't even remember if I told you in my last video that I was going to be doing a Quattro or a Quattro look. So you'll have to tell us. I can't remember. I can't even find the bit where I've said it. But it's so funny. I'm terrible. I don't say things very well. This one's a bit darker. I'm loving this look. I think I'm going to sneak a little bit more yellow on there just because I can. Hope I don't mess it up, but I just want a bit more yellow. Here we go. I love the way this has turned out. I'm super happy with this. It's really cheered us up. There we go. I had to put some more yellow on. It just wasn't working if I didn't. Stick that red back on there. Now I use ready. I'll get some bronze on first, because again, I'm not putting any blush on with this. I'm going to put like a bit of bronze. That red, is that red enough? Yeah, I think it is. Ooh, the other palette that I was talking about. So if you don't have that one as well, you could use. It's got a beautiful blue in it. Now it's not as dark as the other one, but it would get you a really good copy of it. Put that over there so I don't drop anything on it. Going in with my Nip and Fab. I absolutely love this palette. Honestly, I'm loving it. I've got me. Where we got? We're quite. Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit on of the. Let's go. I'm going to go caramel. Yeah, caramel. I'm going to see caramel on my skin. I'm using the Real Techniques brush. I love this brush. And it's made me bronzing totally different. It's took it to a new level because I used to use, hang on, something similar to that. So, because that's just what we used in college, those kind of contour brushes, and you do that on your head and you bring it round. But then I just wasn't happy with the results, so using this and just giving it a good proper swing it into your face, just melt it into your makeup. I'm going to try and do a skincare video for you soon as well. I've been really good with my skincare lately. Been using all the face masks, my day and night cream, my retinol, my vitamin C pad. Oh, I love my vitamin C pads. They're just amazing. If you're looking for an energizing pad for your skin, that's the one. And if you want, I'll put the link up for you. I'm not getting paid to do it, but I think I'd like to show the link off because they're really good quality products. And if you get them, you'll see exactly what I mean. So now I'm going to go in with, where is it? Lip liner. This one is number 7, Perfect Lips 15, number 15, Fire. I've lost my little lid, but it's still working tremendously. Look at the mess on my hand. And you know what lipstick's coming, don't you? But I've offered a solution. There's a couple, well, not a solution actually. There's no other option. Just red, but it's got to be a matte deep red. And guess what? I've just put in my little bin section, the MAC red. So not happy. Yeah, I know. I'm going right over it. Right, so I've got that on. I've got 2 options, but I'm going to be using, right, so I've got Revlon, and this one is the new matte number 17 Crushed Rubies. Beautiful deep red matte lipstick. I wanted something a tiny bit brighter, so I'm going in with this one. Never heard of it before. Jolie Rouge Velvet 742V. It's beautiful. Look at this. It's only a little one, but that's the red we're after. That's the one we're going for. When I saw this look on my hand, when I messed about, I've got more pictures coming through from me. She wanted to do a Katy Perry look, which looked really good, and a Hailey Paramore. So if you're interested in those 2, let us know. We'll get that up as well. So when I was doing this look on the back of my hand, I had the idea of like a really dark matte blue red, and I think it's perfect with the look. Proper old 1980s retro roller boot inspired makeup look. I've had so much fun. I've cheered myself right up, and I really hope I've inspired you to get your palettes out, have a good dip, just draw, use your hand as a palette, and you think, oh, I want to do that. And honestly, you'll end up finding that there's not enough space on your face to do makeup, because now I want to do another look and another look, but that's enough for today. And I really hope you've enjoyed. Stay tuned, stay safe, and thanks for watching. Zoom zoom.